Condensation and hydrolysis reactions occur throughout organic chemistry as well as in biological systems, and you are going to have to be able to identify when a condensation or hydrolysis reaction occurs. So let's look at the definition. A condensation reaction occurs when two smaller molecules react to form a larger molecule as well as a molecule of water. So in a condensation reaction, two molecules react to link or bond together and form a water molecule. In hydrolysis, the opposite occurs. Water is a reactant, so water reacts with a larger molecule and two smaller molecules are formed. So let's see if we can identify whether condensation or hydrolysis is occurring in several different biochemical examples. So let's look at the first one here. We've actually already looked at the formation of ADP from ATP, but not in this much detail. Here we have the structure of ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, and we see there are indeed 3 phosphate groups. When ATP forms ADP, it loses a phosphate group, and this is actually a hydrolysis reaction. ATP reacts with water, and whenever we have a hydrolysis reaction, the water is split in two. The OH group is going to be bonded to a molecule, and we see this OH group from our water is bonded to the phosphate to form hydrogen phosphate, and then the H part of the water is over here as a hydrogen cation. So in this hydrolysis, water reacts with ATP to form two smaller molecules. The smaller molecules are ADP and hydrogen phosphate. Now we see here there are double arrows, which means this is a reversible reaction. And ADP will react in the presence of acid with a hydrogen phosphate molecule to reform ATP and a water molecule. So condensation is the reaction of two smaller molecules to form water and one larger molecule. Here's another example of a biochemical reaction. This is actually known as carboxylation, but we see two smaller molecules react to bond together and form a molecule of water. So we know that this is condensation. And here's another biochemical reaction, which is known as phosphorylation. This is actually dephosphorylation, and we see water as a reactant with a larger molecule forming two smaller molecules. So this is hydrolysis. So apply the definition of hydrolysis and condensation to determine whether a given reaction is hydrolysis or condensation. Remember that water either has to be a reactant or it has to be a product.